I bet. There we go. What up, gang? What up, gang? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's good, OG? Respect. Yo, why people be calling me OG? I'm not that old, bruh. Like, I'm fairly young. Which Power series coming out next? Man, y'all need to just relax. Take a break from Power for a little bit. Power is not the focus right now. Uh, how's your day? Day's going good. Day's going good. Day's going good. Got in the gym, ate some good food, did a podcast. It's been a good day. Drake should follow you. Why should Drake follow me? You look 21, 20. I get that a lot. Whole time I'm 25. I turn 26 next month actually on the 13th. But I guess it's a good thing that people think I'm younger, so that's a blessing. I still get ID when I go out and get drinks and shit like that. Thoughts on the Nowhere Man? I know exactly what you're talking about. To be honest, it didn't really pique my interest. To be honest, like I didn't really hear anyone talking about it, so I was like, I don't really know if I care to watch that show. Oh shit, 25 still young. Yeah, I feel great though. Like I feel like I'm 17, 16. Like I don't feel like I'm 25 at all. Have you watched Severance? Yeah, Severance is fire. Severance is fire. I'm waiting on that next season. You've been cooking with the podcast. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Um, Podcast is fun. Been getting some decent guests and connected with some really good people. It's been a blessing for sure. For sure. Have you seen His and Hers on Netflix? Yeah, I actually made a video about that was it last week? I don't even know, y'all. I did made so many videos and make so many videos. I couldn't even tell you what the last video I posted was. Like, I just be running through them. Yeah, you OG in today's calendar. You take care of yourself, so that's good. Am I really an OG though, bro? I feel like OG is like 35 and up. I feel like it's crazy to call someone who's in their 20s an OG. You know what I mean? Like I understand calling someone like maybe an OG in like a certain space, like if they've been doing it for a long time, but like just a human being in general. I feel like if you're under 35, it's hard to call for me to call you OG. Um, Great conversations on your podcast. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. I think that's very important for podcasting is to have good convos. That's something I make sure I lock in on. How do you feel about the Paid in Full series coming soon? Hey, I'm a fan. I'm down. Um, I'm down. I'm a big Paid in Full fan. And I'm a fan of like everything 50 does. So I know that shit gonna be heat. That shit gonna be fire for sure. OG status is 40 and up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like nowadays an OG is anybody who's just like I guess older than you and is like ahead of you in life or knows more than you. I feel like that's what they consider OG. Are you from Houston? Nah, bro. People can never guess where I live. Like people always think I'm either from New York or like Texas or something like that. But the whole time I'm in the DMV area. uh, Bro, put me on. I'm from this SA trying to get to USA. I'm a rapper, actor, and model. I'm a mechanic too. I'll owe you big time. See, my thing is when people say put you on, put me on, like what exactly does that mean? How could I put you on? I'm trying to put myself on. Like I haven't even accomplished 10% of the things that I want to do. So the idea that I could put anybody on is blasphemous. Like I can't do nothing for you. You know what I mean? Now, if you asking for some game or so like some tips, okay, yeah, but like I hate when people say put me on. That's probably the worst thing you can say to someone if you're trying to work with them or like, build a relationship with someone. The worst thing you can say is put me on. Because like you're asking for something without even like garnering a relationship. I'll give you all an example, bro. Somebody DM me like a week ago. They didn't even say hi, how are you? Nothing. They did me a whole paragraph asking me if I could pretty much set up a live stream with the Power Book 4 Force actors and then translate for for them or for the person that was asking me. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know me. Like you don't even know my real name and you asking for a favor. So it's like that shit crazy, man. Waiting for the day you get 50 on an interview. That'd be fire. That'd be love to have 50 on an interview. I would love to. Did you hear Johnny is supposed to be the lead in Fightland? Yeah, I heard. Heard. I don't really see him as a boxer. I don't see it though. I can understand why they didn't go with him. Like I don't know if it would be believable for him to be a boxer. I don't see it. I don't see it. Um Peace King. Peace, brother. Where can I watch all the series? M in Ghana. Shit. I mean, you gotta find one of these illegal websites, dog. Why you look like Justin Edwards? No hate. I couldn't even tell you who Justin Edwards is. I have no idea who that is. Don't know who that is. Do you think Braden will be a legacy? I don't know. To be honest, I don't care if he's in legacy or not. I don't think legacy needs Braden, if I'm being 100% honest. Gangs of London is tough. Yeah, I've been trying to put niggas on the Gangs of London, man. People sleeping. When are you going to start making IRL content with actors? I don't know. I don't have a timestamp on that. You know what I mean? Like, it's very hard to do IRL content because it involves you being in the same place with people at the same time. And scheduling and all of that stuff is like very difficult to do. You know what I mean? And a lot of actors that I am cool with are not in my area. So like I would have to get on a plane and then my schedule would have to line up with their schedule and then we'd have to meet at this place. Like it's a lot of work to be done. So like that's something that I'm trying to do for sure. But I'm not like I ain't pressed on it. It's gonna happen like organically. Why you make power vids for a living? I don't know. I feel like that's a dumb question. Like, why do you do what you do for a living? You know what I mean? Like, why does anyone do what they like for a living? I feel like I feel like you're trying to get an answer out of me that you're not gonna get. Um, some of these comments are blowing me. If you got an opportunity to act in power, would you do it? Of course I would. Of course I would. Of course I would. Are you forming a team? No, I'm a one man army, dog. I'm a one man army. Here's the thing. I've tried to like, I don't know what word I should use. I've tried to get other people to work with me and all like building my platform, but I learned very quickly that like it's really just better to do things at your own until you get to a scale where like you can't do everything by yourself. Like I'm not big enough of a creator, in my opinion, to where like I need a team of people. It'd be very helpful, but like I don't need a team of people, you know what I mean, to work with me. And I prefer to do everything on my own so that when I do get to the point where I need a team, I can delegate certain tasks and like, you know, I can direct people how to do it. Like the dumbest thing you can do is get a team of people to do stuff for you and like you don't know how to do any of the stuff and you have no vision for them. So I'm cool. Like I do everything on my own. I shoot my own videos, I edit my own videos, I promote, make the thumbnails, I do everything. Everything. Do you know any of the new actors on Power Origins? Yeah, I'm pretty cool with Charlie Mann. He's the guy who's playing young Tommy. When they made the announcements for Young Ghost and Tommy, Charlie Mann and Spence Moore, when they made the announcements for the casting, I DM'd him and I was like, "Yo, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Congratulations! Like I hope you know we can connect in the future." And like we've been following each other since, but like he's been seeing like my podcast and stuff. So like he had DM'd me the other day actually. He was like, "Yo, bro, I love what you're doing. Like keep it up, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Yo, when Power Origins comes out, like you know you got to get on the pod." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm down." So we locked in for sure. That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. Um, so hopefully I get him on whenever Power Origins comes out. You really recommend Gangs of London? Yes, that's why I made a whole video about it, dog. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. You gotta tap in. You gotta tap in. Um, is Succession good? I've actually never watched Succession, to be quite honest with you guys. I've had a couple people recommend that to me, um, but I've never seen it. Oh, well, that hung up. Yeah, I've never seen Succession. Have you heard about Spider-Man and Deadpool film? What about Spider-Man? I know Deadpool 4 is in talks right now. I'm not sure how far in talks they are with that shit, but I'm definitely gonna tap into Deadpool. What's your content looking like going forward? I mean, I feel like if you've been watching my content, you can kind of see like I haven't really been posting about power the last week or so. Like I'll sprinkle in some stuff here and there, but I've been just getting I just been talking about other stuff. Like when people be like, "Oh, like what are you gonna do content wise?" It's almost like people think that Power is the only show or movie out there. There's other stuff that I like and I watch and I'm gonna talk about. So like I don't really think it's that complex. Like my content is whatever I feel like doing and whatever I feel like talking about. So if tomorrow I feel like talking about basketball, I'm gonna talk about basketball. If I feel like talking about movies, I'm gonna talk about movies. You know what I mean? So like I'm tired of talking about power. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. Like I love power for sure, but I'm tired of talking about it. And I'm tired of people asking me about it. So like I've been watching other stuff, watching other movies, TV shows, short films, and I've been just reviewing different stuff. And people fucking with it so far. So regardless of if they fucking with it or not, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Would you ever change your name to Mr. Reviews? Uh I don't know. I don't know. I've thought about changing my name a couple times. Um, but like I can't think of a better name than what I have now. But you're Mr. Power. Yeah, but my life doesn't revolve around power. Like I talk about power, you know what I mean? Because like I love the show. Like I built my platform talking about the show 100%. But that doesn't mean that like I want to stay there or how you gonna call me and then not answer? Yeah, let me call you back. All right. You deserve to be in some chapter of Power, bro. Uh, I guess. Yeah, you're gonna eventually have to change your name eventually because Power gonna eventually fade out. Nah, I don't agree though. Like my name doesn't mean anything. The content that I'm putting out is more important. Yeah, my name is Mr. Power, but like, who gives a fuck? That doesn't mean that I only have to talk about it. So I don't really. It doesn't stop me. Do you feel me? Do you watch Fallout on Prime? Nah, I've never seen Fallout, but I've heard of it. Branching out is the key to new opportunities. Oh, for sure. I've already been getting new opportunities, like to work with different people and do different stuff already, even when I was talking about it. So, like the idea that changing stuff up won't bring more of that. It will. Who do you think is going to die in Avengers Doomsday? I don't know, bro. I can't even answer that question. I don't even know what Avengers Doomsday is going to be about. I don't know. I don't know. Do you feel like Avengers Doomsday can do better than Infinity War? Uh, I mean, what are we talking about? Are we talking about like box office numbers, or are we talking about like quality of the content? If we're talking about quality of the content, um, I think it is possible because the writers from Doomsday and the directors from Doomsday are the same as one. They brought back the I forgot what the brothers. I forgot their names. But the people who are working on Infinity War and Endgame are back working on Doomsday. So quality wise, I think it's possible. Um, but I don't think I don't think box office numbers they're gonna be in game. It's not happening. Would you want to see Michael B. Jordan and Denzel do a movie together? For sure. The Russo brothers. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, the Russo brothers. Yeah, I would definitely love to see Michael B. Jordan and Denzel in the movie. I don't know if that should happen though, because Denzel's made it pretty clear that like he's pretty much trying to like retire from acting. But that doesn't mean they couldn't work on a movie together. Like Denzel can direct or write or produce. So it don't necessarily got them being in a movie. When do you think we'll get Raising Kanan season 5? I don't know, to be honest. No idea. Some people are saying March, but like they haven't even put a trailer out. And anytime they put out a trailer, it's going to take at least 2 months um, from the time they release the trailer to put it out. So I don't think Raising Kanan is coming out anytime soon. Maybe summer. Summer would be my guess. Something like that. Probably summer. That Firebird Power Ghost return soon, huh? What does that mean? Damson Idris might be in paid in full. Where do y'all be getting this stuff from, bro? Y'all gotta stop believing these AI pages that just be saying anything, dog. That's the one thing about social media that's like mad funny now is like you see all of these pages like making these false announcements that like aren't even true. Like I've seen a bunch of people saying that Damson Idris is gonna be playing Black Panther. Where's the confirmation of that? Like I would love to see it. But if Marvel themselves doesn't come out and say Damson Idris has been casted as Black Panther, I don't care what none of these pages say. And respectfully, like I don't think Damson Idris would do a project like Paid in Full. Like he's a movie star now. I don't think he wants to be tied down to a TV series like that. I just already done like a gangster type of role in Franklin Saint. So yeah, I don't think that's happening. um, what is the next date and which show is next? I literally just answered that question, so you might want to scroll up. Um, what person from Power do you hate the most? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I really have to think about that. There's a lot of motherfuckers in Power characters that I don't really like. But hate the most, that's a tricky question. That's very tricky. He is definitely a T'Challa variant in Doomsday. I don't know, bro. Like I said, like I just have a different perspective of like things. If it's not confirmed by the actual source, I don't believe it. So if Marvel doesn't come out and say such and such is playing Black Panther, it's lies to me. Like I only believe the source. I feel like people believe what they see way too much. You know what I mean? You got to take that shit with a grain of salt. Now, is it possible? It's 100% possible, but I don't think it's true yet. Um, who do you think is more essential to the story of Ghost or Kanan? Uh, probably probably Kanan, just because he came before, and the OGs are always like more pivotal because they build the youngins, right? So I'll probably say Kanan. Yo, why does this keep happening? I'm not inviting guests in. I don't know what the fuck is on with my live shit. Um, 1000% agree. Yeah, like it's like with anything, like the master has to teach the student, right? Do you find it crazy we hated Tariq so much in the OG Power? Now people only watch Force to see Tariq. I don't find it crazy at all. I think it's just good writing, dog. Like the writers in Power, for the most part, like are very good at changing the perspectives of the fans. You know what I mean? I think they made Tariq's character a lot more I guess likable in Power Book 2. And like they made people root for him. And regardless of if people like Tariq's character or not, like people like seeing him. Like he's a very viral character or topic. So like, regardless of how people feel about him, people are gonna watch Tariq regardless. I can see Damson Idris maybe making a cameo in the Snowfall spinoff. Yeah, I heard rumors that he might pop up in that shit. I don't know if I want to watch a spinoff about Wanda and Leon though. You know what I mean? As much as I enjoyed them in Snowfall, I don't know if I want a whole spinoff around them. How old were you when you got into first watching Power? I was 15, maybe 15, 14, 15, 14, 15. It was 2014 when it came out. At that time, I was 14. I think I started watching around like season 2 or 3. So I was probably around like 15, 16 years old when I started watching. So it's been a cool decade. It's been a cool decade. It'd be funny if Kane and Natasha hook up in Power Origins. I don't think that makes any sense. Damn, you young, fam. Yeah, bro, I just told you I'm 25. I don't know why people be thinking that like I'm an OG. I'm quite young. I'll be 26 next month. You know what I mean? I'm definitely young, at least for now. At least for now. Little ass. Y'all, hey, all the old heads in here talking about I'm young. Y'all just salty because y'all getting old. y'all salty, man. I'm enjoying the youth, you know. I'm very much enjoying the youth. I will say I used to hate the idea of getting older, but now I look forward to it a lot, you know, because there's a lot of growth that comes with aging that people don't really like talk about as much. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I never hated Tariq and OG Power, by the way. Skip you, bro. I'm 32. 32 ain't even old, dog. 32 isn't even old. I feel like people's perception of aging nowadays is like so disrupted, guys. Like to me, old, old is like when you're like pushing 60. 60 and up to me is like old. Anything that's like below 50 years old, you're quite young in my eyes. You know what I mean? Especially nowadays with technology and like nutrition and like exercise, dog. Like I see people that are 50 years old that look better than most 20-year-olds. So I don't look at age the way that most people do. And like if you just take care of yourself, you'll look fine. Like I'd be going to the movie theaters and getting drinks and I still get ID'd. And I'd be like, I don't look 21. And they'd be like, no. So it's really just about how you like take care of yourself, bro. That's really all it has to that's really all it is. I be seeing 40, 50, 60 year olds that look better than the average 25-year-old, which is sad, but I see it all the time. You look good for your age. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Even though I'm not old. Most people think I'm 23, but I might look young, but I'm not. Black don't crack, bro. Black don't crack. Black don't crack. All the black people that I know that don't like do like hard drugs and aren't like on any crazy lifestyle stuff usually look pretty young. Like even most of my friends that are like around my age that are older than me, they don't look 26, 27, 28. Like a lot of them look early 20s. And you can definitely get away with that if you take care of yourself. Fuck 50 Cent Universe. Why you say that? My nigga. What's up, DJ Fly? What up, gang? What up, gang? Yeah, I gave up drinking as well because of that. Oh yeah, drinking is a big thing, dog. Drinking will make you age by like association, just because like the beer bellies and stuff, that shit'll make you age. I'm not a big fan of alcohol. Like I'm not a big fan of alcohol at all. I drink some wine a little bit here and there, but like for the most part, I'm not. I'm not. They scam me out of money. Are you talking about the Discord group, the 50 Cent Discord group? I don't think she's talking about the 50 Cent universe, like as in 50 Cent. I think she's talking about a Discord group. They scam me out of money. How? How'd that happen? Mr. Power, I feel like Tariq can eventually smoke Tommy just like Ghost did Breeze. Yeah, I think so too. TikTok been tripping for you too, bro. Yeah, it was the past few days. I think like since yesterday, the views been like going up a little bit again. But it's crazy, bro, because I was talking to my mans the other day. When TikTok started acting funny, I was doing my research and like TikTok sale, the sale of the US TikTok just went through. They just sold it to a company in the US called Oracle like 4 or 5 days ago. And since then, like TikTok has been acting mad funny. To keep things short and sweet, the US is now in charge of the US portion of TikTok, which means a lot of things are going to get censored. Like I seen people saying that like the word Epstein has been censored, like you can't say certain words or certain stuff like that. Um, the monetization is about to start acting funny. So like I'm still gonna be on TikTok, bro, but like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook are gonna be the platforms I prioritize. Like I'll just post on TikTok just cause, but like that shit ain't it no more. It ain't it no more. What shows are on your watch list 2026? Hey, Paradise. I just about that. Paradise I'm about to be watching. The Boys I'm about to be watching. Invincible season 4 I'm about to be watching. Mayor of Kingstown I think is coming out with a new season I'm about to be watching. Fuck. There's a couple more. I got a couple animes that I need to watch. Hell's Paradise, I've been watching that. Jujutsu Kaisen, I need to catch up on that. Demon Slayer, I need to catch up on that. I might start watching One Piece. I need to get on that. Um, there's a lot of stuff I need to get on. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I have been watching that. I watched episode one. Episode one was eh, it was okay. It was okay. Daredevil Born Again, I'm about to get on that too. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, I have been watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I watched the first episode. It was okay. I found it to be very short. Like the episode was like 30 minutes long. So I know they just came out with episode two. I'm about to watch that probably later tonight. And then there's a bunch of movies, like my guy just said. Um, the Odyssey. I seen Travis Scott is in the Odyssey. That's gonna be interesting. I wouldn't know what the hell Travis Scott is doing in a Christopher Nolan movie because I've never seen Christopher Nolan cast like a rapper. Like he don't be really doing that shit. So Travis Scott had to have done a good job. HBO Max makes the best shows. They definitely up there. I think HBO definitely up there. Night of the Seven Kingdoms is one of the ones that's where it's better to watch all at once. I feel like that's TV in general, but like, you know what I mean? Nowadays with the internet, like if you don't watch an episode before when it comes out, like people are gonna spoil it. You know what I mean? Like I've already seen spoils of episode two of Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and I haven't even watched the episode yet. So like people think it's only just me that be doing like the spoiling with the content, but everybody does it, bro. All creators spoil whatever TV shows they're covering. Gorilla is on Tubi, Tubi movie. Who's Gorilla? He probably talking about Glorilla. Have you seen Empire? For sure, I've seen Empire. Empire was pretty good the first 2, 3 seasons, and then yeah, they got mid. Mayor of Kingstown is fire. It is. I saw the first season. Are you going to interview actors outside of the Power universe? Love your interviews for sure, dog. Let me explain something to people, dog. Like my podcast isn't just about like interviewing actors. Like my podcast started out just like me talking to my friends and then like talking to other creators. So like my podcast isn't just about sitting down with actors or like famous notable people. My podcast is just about me having conversations with people that I respect and I like. That's really all my podcast is about. Like, and I've been doing it for like almost 2 years now. So yeah, I definitely am trying to get other actors from other shows. I have been reaching out to other actors from other shows, sending a bunch of emails, DMs. So like, hopefully we get with some new people. You know, definitely that's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. Empire got boring at a point. I agree. I agree. Is Welcome to Derry good? I'm 3 episodes in it. It's all right. I tried the first episode of Welcome to Dairy, and I wasn't feeling it, bro. And everyone keeps telling me like how good it is, but like I didn't see it. You know what I mean? I didn't see the potential. Um, I've been a podcaster for 8 years. Love communicating with other people in my region and outside my region. Same here. I love podcasting, man. I Podcasting is so much fun for me. Like I enjoy doing podcasts more than I do anything else content wise because I'm not restricted to like a certain topic of conversation. You know what I mean? Like when you're doing content, like there's usually a specific niche or topic that you're speaking on. But with the podcast, like I can talk about anything. I can have whatever conversations with those guests that I want to. So I definitely fuck with podcasting and I'm looking to network with other people who do podcasts as well. But here's the thing about it, because I be having a lot of people DM me and they're like, "Oh, I want to work with you. I want to be on your podcast." I'm telling you right now, if you DM me and like you're not a creator or you don't have like any body of work, I'm literally not going to respond because it's like I'm not going to take you seriously. You know what I mean? Like I've been having people that like don't even post content and they're like, "Oh, I want to get on your podcast and debate." I'm like, "For what? Why would I allow that? What work have you put in this space for me to like sit down and talk to you?" It makes no sense. It doesn't make no sense. You ever saw a TV series called From? I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Never watched it though. My shorty be watching it, but I've never watched it. I've never watched it. Um, do you think making an OC 12 feet 5 inch tall is unique? What? What? What does that mean? I would love to work with you when my streaming platform gets big enough. Much love. For sure, for sure, for sure. I DM you on Facebook so you can come on my show. Low key, you probably just gotta DM me on Instagram because I don't be on my Facebook like that. Facebook is one of those apps that like I just really post content on and then I swipe off. I don't really I don't really engage with my Facebook like that. Mainly because I'm on so many different social media platforms, brother. It's like it's hard for me to communicate with everybody on every platform. Like it's very difficult for me. And I try to stay off social media as much as I can if I'm not posting because there's so much negativity on these apps. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, DM me on Instagram and I'll definitely respond. Also, bro, I love TikTok. Who's your shawty? Why would I reveal that information? And even if I did reveal it, you wouldn't know who the person is. So I think that's a redundant question. uh you gotta watch it with your girl, bro. It's a good show. Nah, I'm on it. I'm on it. She definitely be getting me into a lot of get me to watch certain stuff like the what's it called? Fuck, what's it called? The show with Pedro Pascal I was watching, The Last of Us. We binged that whole shit, bro. That whole first season. I was like, oh shit, that shit is fire. So I think got to get on season 2 and 3 of fuck. What do you say? What was it called? Mayor Kingstown. Mayor Kingstown. I got openings for next month, so I can fill you in. I'm definitely gonna DM you. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's set that up. I'm down. I'm definitely down for that. I'm definitely down for that. Next month. That's in a couple days. Yeah. Let's get that. Let's get that right. Let me actually look at my schedule for February because I got a decent amount of podcasts in February. Yeah, I can definitely. Yeah, we can definitely do it. Um, what do you know about that Paid in Full series? I know nothing about the Paid in Full series outside of that it's in the works. I don't really know anything. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. It's one of those things where, like, if I get information about it, I'll for sure let you guys know. I'll make a video about it. But it's been pretty quiet about since he made the announcement. But people also have to understand that, like, it takes a long time to get into production for a TV show. It takes years to make a TV show. So, like, they got to get the writing, the script, then they got to film it. No, they got to cast people, then they got to film, then they got to edit and produce. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So that shit ain't coming anytime soon. Um, The first episode creeped me out. Yeah, that's why I stopped watching Welcome to Dairy. There was one scene with a woman giving birth, and I was like, yeah, I ain't fucking with that. And I just swiped off that shit. I just swiped off that shit. I wasn't feeling it, bruh. I was not feeling it at all. Um, Terrence Crawford said he's trying to be like Ghost, the boxer Terrence Crawford. Do you think the Tejadas are going to team up with Jannar? No, I don't think that makes any sense. First of all, one third of the Tejadas is gone. Drew's gone. Kane's gone. Diana's the only one left. I don't even see where that would even make sense. And the Tejadas don't have no beef with Tariq, so like, why would they team up with Jannar? And they don't have no beef with Tommy. I don't think that makes sense. Um, I seen the casting at Apollo Theater, but I don't even know what city or state that is in. Apollo Theater, that might be in New York. That's either got to be in New York or Chicago. Let me look that up. That has to be like New York or Chicago. I think it's New York. Yeah, I think that's New York City. Yeah, that's New York. Jannar finna die in the middle of Power Legacy. I hope so. I hope he does die. Oh, but yeah, I was about to say, yeah, if there's any shows or movies that you guys want me to like tap into, feel free to like DM me and like and send me some stuff too, because I've been neighbors. I've been tapping into like a lot of new shows and movies lately, so y'all definitely know what's. Let me know what's happening with these movies and TV shows. We've been tapped in. We've been tapped in. Oh yeah, make sure y'all also subscribe to the YouTube. I'm already hip to the boys. I'm already on that. I've seen every season. Um, yeah, I've been hip to the boys. Invincible, I'm hip to that too. I've seen every season. I'm gonna be covering that as well. Um, 50 should bring the Lamar character to Power. That's a character I missed from the. Lamar is a real person though. Power is make believe. I don't. I don't think that makes any sense, bro. You gotta think logically. Um, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I start doing overviews of The Wire. I could definitely talk about The Wire for sure. I haven't watched it in a minute though. Can you imagine going into a rundown town looking for directions and then being sent on your way, then return back to the same spot if you ever left the area? That's interesting. I'm saying the person that played Lamar. Yeah, I could see him being in power, but I mean, he would have to be a completely different character than what Lamar was. They would have to give him like a different role. Like you got to be different, because you got to be able to show his range. Have you seen Supercell? Nah, I haven't. I've been told numerous times to watch that shit. I have not. I have not. I have not. That needs to be on the list for sure. That needs to be on the list for sure. I'd be very iffy about Netflix shows because Netflix is really like hit or miss, dog. Like sometimes Netflix be having heat, and then sometimes they be having bullshit. I had to stay away from your page before I got home to watch. You be dropping too long of clips. I'm sorry, man. Hey, look, why am I even apologizing? I'm not sorry. I understand. I had a lot of people DM me during the season saying, "Yo, I gotta unfollow." First of all, I don't understand why people like DM me. Like people were DMing me saying, "I gotta unfollow you." Until I watched the episode, I'm like, bro, like I like you don't have to explain nothing to me. Just do it. Like I get it. Like I'm not mad or nothing. Like it doesn't affect me or change anything that I'm doing. I get it. I'm gonna spoil stuff, and I don't have any remorse about it. But I do warn you before I spoil stuff. I don't just start spoiling out of nowhere. I'll let y'all know when the show comes out, like, yo, this is what I'm gonna be doing. And if y'all not tapped in, then y'all not tapped in. People slow because stars post a lot of these. That's what I be saying, bro. Like people was people was DMing me like just bashing me, saying like, "Yo, you're spoiling everything. You're leaking stuff." I'm like, "How am I leaking stuff?" Like, first of all, I don't like people think I work for Stars or people think that I have some sort of affiliation with the Stars network. I don't. I've never worked with stars. I've never done anything with stars. They've never given me any money. I don't work for anybody. I'm Mr. Power works for Mr. Power. I'm self-employed. I'm self-sufficient. I don't work with anyone. Like everything that you see me do, it's my vision, it's my direction. No one's telling me to do anything. No one's paying me to say or do anything. You know what I mean? So I hope people understand that now. Um, and Stars has been leaking stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just a fan, bro. Like that's what I be trying to tell niggas. Like, I'm not special, bro. Y'all gotta stop like putting people on a pedestal because they have like a lot of followers, bro. I'm literally a regular person. I eat chicken breast and broccoli and rice. Like, I'm not special. I just have more followers than you guys. That's literally the only difference. And I make videos and I do content and I'm like, I dive into this craft. Outside of that, bro, there's nothing special about me. And you know what I'm saying? I think I'm pretty good looking. Outside of that, like I'm literally just like y'all. Like I be waiting for midnight for the episodes. Like I'm a huge movie, TV fan. I'm just a fan of the craft, just like you guys are. So the only difference is that I talk about it in front of a camera. That's it. And I have, a little bit more following. Not chicken breast and broccoli. On God, bro. You know what I'm saying? A little steak here and there. But I'm a regular guy. You know what I mean? And I always want to be that way. I never want to be like other content creators that be like stuck up and shit. They be weird. Like they get some followers and they start acting like they're better than everybody. That should be so weird to me. Watch Succession. I hear everyone been talking about that. Apart, it's the best. Hell nah. Game of Thrones is the best HBO show, dog. I've never seen Succession, so I guess I'm biased. But no show on HBO is better than Game of Thrones. It hasn't happened yet. I'm sorry. It hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. Oh, so you be hitting the gym. Oh, for sure. The gym is life. I'm in the gym like 7 days a week. 7 days a week. That's the gym is like a part of my lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's a non-negotiable for me every day. Game of Thrones last season was bullshit though. Yeah, I mean, I would say more so the last few episodes were bullshit. But it's like here's the thing that people don't understand: like every TV show isn't gonna have like perfect seasons all throughout. Like there's gonna be certain seasons and certain episodes that don't hit as hard as the previous ones. Now everybody's saying that season six was the last episode, the last season was trash. I don't agree with that. Like I still found it very entertaining to watch. Now, did I disagree with some of the storylines? For sure. But like I don't think it was that bad. I thought it was solid. You be posting gym videos on your IG. If you saw them, follow you there. Now I don't be posting gym stuff on my Instagram. Like I don't really do gym content. I'm not that person, bro. I'm not that person who's gonna go to the gym and pick up the tripod and like, nah, that ain't me. That's not my type of content. Um, but I definitely be in the gym. I'm just not like talking about it. I just do it. I don't want to be like a gym bro and like make my whole page about me going to the gym and stuff like that. But you can definitely find some good gym content on social media, just not for me. Um, said that ain't you, huh? Yeah, that ain't me, dog. I just don't care enough to talk about the gym. You know what I mean? The gym is just what it is for me, the gym. I don't have like a passion for me to like go talk about it with people. It's not gonna happen. Have you watched the Copenhagen test? I haven't. That sounds mad familiar. Where is that on? What platform is that on? The Copenhagen test. That sounds insanely familiar. I've never seen that, but it sounds mad familiar. That sounds mad familiar. Where is that? Is that on HBO? Is that got to be on HBO, right? I don't know. Someone let me know. Someone got to let me know. I'm not familiar with the Copenhagen test. My hot take is that Power Book 2 was wasted potential. I don't think that's a hot take. A lot of y'all be giving hot takes that are not hot takes. Like I seen somebody say that Power was better with Ghost. And I'm like, that's not a hot take. Like it's like that's obvious. When are you dropping the interview with Aaliyah Turner? That'll be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Either 5 or 6 p.m. I don't remember what time I scheduled it for. But that'll be excuse me, that'll be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. That was a good podcast, good interview too. Aaliyah's hella cool, hella talented, hella chill, hella down to earth. Shout out Aaliyah Turner who played Crystal on Raising Canaan. She's super dope. You guys are gonna enjoy that podcast for sure. And yeah, I think that's all I really had to say that I wanted to talk about today. Um, as always, make sure y'all check me out on the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. For everybody on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, y'all can find me on TikTok. Y'all can find me on every other platform. And yeah, stay tuned. Last question. Someone said, can you interview some people from Ghost? Here's the thing, y'all, and I've said this 100 million times, and like people don't listen to me. It's not up to me to interview these people. Like, it's not just that simple, like, oh, I want to interview this person and it just happens. Like, I reach out to most of these people, dog. Like, I've reached out to most of the people who are on Power Book 2 Ghost, most of the main cast. Haven't heard anything back. So like it's not really up to me. You know what I mean? If they respond to me and they want to work with me, cool. But like it's not really in my control whether or not these people collaborate with me. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all flock to the YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all check out the recent podcast um with your boy Chris Lofton, who played Jannard. I just think I went live with another podcast at 5. So y'all should tap in. Bro, you need to interview regular people too to get in there to take on the show specific. People meet the standard, of course. I mean, see, the problem is like I'm only trying to, first of all, I don't really interview people. I have conversations. That's number one. That's the misconception that people think. People think I do interviews. I don't do interviews. I have conversations, number one. Number two, if you're not like a creator or in like a creative space, I'm not like sitting down and having a conversation on my podcast. Like I be having people who be DMing me saying, "Yo, I want to get on your podcast and talk about whatever, whatever." And I'm like, "Dog, you don't even post videos. You don't even make content. Like, why the fuck would I do that?" So like, if they're not a creator or creative or any space, or like they're not a friend of mine or it's people that I know personally, I'm not just getting anyone on the podcast just to talk shit because I don't want just people just want to get on my podcast to talk about power. And if that's like what you're trying to do, I'm like, that's not my goal. My podcast isn't about power. If you watch my podcast, majority of the conversations I have are not about power. So yeah, you yeah, y'all gotta you have to lock in one with Ghost. I love to have Amari on. I did reached out to him and his team. I ain't heard nothing back, but I don't think he wants to do podcasts to be honest. Because bro's probably tired of talking about power and probably tired of being asked about it. So, you know, I don't think I don't think people I don't think he's down to do that shit at all. He don't care. But yeah, like I said, make sure y'all check out the YouTube channel, support your boy, check out the podcast, and I'll catch you guys